have you been by Angela Rippon? The whole country has been in awe, watching her strut her stuff every week. She's not the only one. Madonna kicked off her celebration tour at London's O2 this weekend. They're putting us all to shame, inspiring us at the same time, hopefully. I've got to be honest, there's so much talk about Madonna on the papers. There's so much talk about what's happening in Strictly, and it just feels good, doesn't it? It feels exciting that we're not saying, I love that we're not saying, oh, Angela Rippon, she's the age she is and she's doing what she's doing. We're just talking about what she's doing. These two women challenging stereotypes and ageism. These ladies giving it their all and having plenty of fun. Let's talk to Emma Thomas, a dance development artist at the Cheshire Dance Charity, working with older people who want to dance. Hi there, Emma.
Hello.
I really hate that we keep saying older people, but that is kind of the point. We're not saying it in a negative way. We're saying age is in vogue right now, right?
100%. Yeah, we always hate using the term older people, but that is what they are. But it doesn't stop them. It keeps them going, if anything.
So, what do you make of Angela Rippon on Strictly?
Oh, fantastic! What an inspiration! Just showing us that nothing should stop us. Give it a go. Everybody can dance. Everybody can dance. Let's take what she's doing and go, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I mean, I'm not sure I could get my leg that far up in the air, but I could try, Emma, couldn't I? I worked with Angela on and off over the years, and years ago, I was stood next to her in a bar, and the bar must have been, over 4 foot tall, and she effortlessly unfolded her leg and placed her foot onto the bar. And it's not only what she does it, but she does with such grace, doesn't she?
Such grace. I mean, what a performer. But I think what's important to remember is you don't need to get your leg up off on the bar. I mean, amazing if you can, but just getting your body moving in any way and moving in a way that works for your body can be so empowering at any age, but especially as you get older. It keeps us on our feet for longer.
Talk me through some of the other benefits then, because physical, yes, but I'm sure there are more.
Well, one of the amazing things that dance gives us is that it works both our brain and our body. We've really got to think. We're not just doing sets of repeating exercises. We're really thinking about how it fits to the music. Think about how it feels in the body, different parts of the body coordinating with each other. So we're switching on different parts of the brain all the time, really igniting all of that, all those neuro pathways. And then obviously we've got all that amazing connection in the body and how that makes us feel. But it's that social aspect as well. You know, I get my ladies together and we have such a laugh. We literally never stop laughing through the whole class. It's brilliant. And they learn all about different dance styles from around the world. And we get exposed to music from through the ages. We're getting an education in so many ways. And they're teaching me and I'm teaching them. And it's really joyous.
I really hope that somebody somewhere has seen Angela Rippon and thought, do you know what? I can do that. I really hope that it is had that effect. 85058 08085 909 693 or tweet us at BBC5 Live if you are that person or you know someone who's gone, do you know what? I can do this, 85058, because I bet it's had that effect on someone, and it should have, right?
I hope so. But I hope it also makes people go, well, yeah, like, I'm going to do it in my way. And my ladies, they do it in a chair. But they're still giving it all their all. They're still performing and giving it their inner Angela Rippon.
Is that is that the term now, Emma? From now on, is it going to be give it some rippon?
Oh, give it some rippon. Definitely coining that one.
And I don't want it to sound patronising at all, because I hate sort of saying, oh, age is a number and all that. But she just looks so fierce, doesn't she? I text her, I was like, Angela, you look so fit.
Yeah, it really is about that performance quality that she brings. It's really quite incredible.
On Saturday night for me, it was giving very Blondie, Debbie Harry vibes.
Oh, yeah. Hadn't made that connection, but like it.
I want to bring in Lisa Antoinette as well, a Madonna lookalike and a major super fan of over 40 years. Lisa, I'm sure you're in the wings there going, and this thing and that thing. We're going to talk about Madonna, but do you see what we're getting at? We're getting at women of a generation throwing out the rule book and saying you don't have to be 22 to dance on a telly or a stage.
Of course. Yeah, Madonna is definitely in the league there. I think, you know, she's shown everybody that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still do it. You can still, you know, she's singing songs from 40 years ago and she's still sounding and looking amazing.
Talk to me about the concert, because you were at Madonna's concert.
I was there last night. It was just, I mean, the atmosphere building up to before she came out on stage was incredible. We were just, chomping at the bit, waiting for her to come out, and she came out with Nothing Really Matters. And she's just so elegant, and it was quite sort of stripped back. It was just her on the stage, and she just looked and sounded incredible, and she just continued for 2 hours to just thrill us, really.
I mean, I'm reading some of the reviews in the papers, and you can imagine people are saying good things, bad things, and everything in between. Yeah. But I kind of thought, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's Madonna, and the point is, she doesn't care what anyone else thinks.
Exactly. Nothing really matters, as she says. Yeah. At the end of the day, there's always going to be people that complain. I mean, the show last night, it was 2 hours long. It was cut kind of short at the end, but she can't sing everything, and these things happen, and she covered so many tracks. It's just incredible. And she's got 74 shows or something like that. It's a lot.
You are a Madonna lookalike. At what point do you think, and Madonna's had a lot of looks, which Madonna would you say you look most like?
I mean, I'm fortunate. Some people may say fortunate, some people may say unfortunate, but I'm fortunate enough to look like Madonna naturally. So I would say, I don't know, probably off stage I look more like her. But there's just so many looks. There's so many looks. The cowboy look, that's how I went last night. So I thought that was quite nice homage to one of my favourite tracks, Don't Tell Me. So yeah, people always say to me, they have done for years, since when I was 15 years old, they said I look like Madonna. So just continuing to hold that fire in me.
Lisa, I say this with the most love and respect, and you've answered the question there. It's about the fire, isn't it? Because you naturally look like her. She doesn't always look as natural as she. Do you know? I mean that in a good way. She's changed her look, hasn't she? She's influenced it. It's a hard pop woman to keep up with. You've got a challenge on your hands, Lisa.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, obviously, keeping fit, like your other guest was talking about, is so important to keep moving. And, I certainly don't want to get in my sort of 60s and 70s not being able to get up off the sofa. And, you need to start young and just continue to move. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you're moving. Do something. It's so important. It's so important.
Your favourite Madonna outfit for you is?
Favourite Madonna outfit, I would probably say the cowboy outfit. It's just so cool and glitzy, and I love it. Love it. Stay
where you are, both of you. Honestly, if you open any of the papers today, there's pictures of Madonna, and it just screams joy off the page. You're just like, yeah, go for you. Let us bring in Louise. Louise? Hello.
Hi.
I believe you've just started dancing?
I don't know. I've been in a temporary dance group for the last 10 years. And we basically are a group of men and women.
Oh, Louise, we are losing you a little bit, but we're going to try and get Louise back. So Louise has been in a contemporary dance company for 10 years. It's a dance company for over 50s. She's going to give us a bit of insight about what that brings to the table and why it's so much fun. But Emma, I mean, you mentioned that in your Cheshire Dance charity, where you work with older people wanting to dance, you touched on people who are, in a chair and still joining in. What are you getting out of it in terms of fun?
Oh my gosh, so much fun. In fact, I've just finished a class this morning, and one of the ladies said, when you go on, tell them that it saves our sanity as well as ourselves. And that is really what it's all about. We come and everybody is in a chair in this particular class, but everybody is moving in a way that works for their body and is getting stronger and more flexible and staying on their feet for longer, getting over injuries faster. And we do have a lot of fun, and a lot of that comes down to great music. You can't underestimate great music.
Do you think also as people get older, I know for me, like in my 20s, I cared about what people thought and what groups I was in and who was cool. And in my 30s, I cared less, and now I've hit 40, I really don't care. Do you think as people get older, they kind of you almost do you? Is that fair to say, Emma?
I think that's generally true. Not always, but yeah, I think there is definitely a caring less about what people think of you. Definitely.
In terms of your audience, Lisa, you must have people from all generations, do you?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, people that grew up with Madonna, and then the younger ones that know the music because the music's still around. But one thing that you said just now, Madonna made it very clear last night that she is true to herself, and she will never forget where she came from. And she was really specific about that, and I thought that was so nice. It was so special, such a special moment.
What do you get out of being a Madonna lookalike? Yet you look like her. You obviously do this for a job, but you can't stick with this. You've been a superfan for over 40 years. You don't stick with it that long. Just a bit of singing and dancing. You must get more out of it, do you, Lisa?
I adore doing it. I've travelled around the world. I've met some amazing people, and it's not just singing and dancing. You know, I've been in films and TV commercials, met people, you know, on TV programs, and I just find it so interesting. I think the world of music and entertainment, music is my passion. I've always got music on, and there's nothing better than going out and having a good old boogie, moving your body to music and expressing yourself, to music. It's just wonderful, a wonderful feeling.
I can hear the joy in your face when you said that, Lisa. We've got Louise back. Louise, I'm sure, will echo that sentiment. There's nothing better than having a good old boogie. Is that right, Louise?
That's absolutely correct. Yeah. No, I've been part of. I was cut off. I'm in the middle of a wood walking the dog. I've been part of a dance group called the Remarkables, and we're based in Banbury at the Mill Art Centre. And we were brought together. We got a funding from the Arts Council, and it was for over 50s to get together and work with a choreographer. And we performed a piece back in 2017, and we've carried on ever since. And we've just done another piece we did this year. We did one last year. We work. I was dancing on Saturday for 3 hours with a choreographer who works with us, professional choreographer. And it's great. It's just about expression. We're contemporary dance, so it's very free. So we're not quite Angela Rippon and her Strictly style, but everybody has their different everybody's got different backgrounds. People have done ballet, people have done, contemporary tap. We've got people who do Ciroc, and we've got men and women as well. It's not just confined to females, which is a great thing.
What's your oldest member?
I think our oldest member is probably 83.
Well, I can beat that.
Oh, go on then. Go on, Emma.
We've got an 87-year-old. And she's still on her feet dancing.
Excellent. And that's why she's still dancing.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it. And did you, when this all started, I know you said it was a bit of funding and there was a project, was it hard to persuade people to come along?
No, we literally had a tryout, and I think we ended up with about 30 people in the first group, and then some people dropped out because it was too far. But at the moment, we're the company of a regular, group of about 7 people.
I'm in awe of you, because I found the whole idea of getting on a dance floor this time last year absolutely terrifying. So it takes quite a lot to get people out there, but you're saying people are, hands up, willing and able. Go on, sorry.
People that didn't know each other before.
Right, yeah, so you're going into a room, and are these people who have danced before?
Some people have, some people haven't.
Okay, so, right, Lisa, talk me through the demographic of the people coming to see you then, the age group, because if there's not anybody older than 8 to 7, Emma's won.
Emma, I think you might, but to be fair, there was quite a few there last night that me and my friends were talking about. We're like, but actually, when you think about how long Madonna's been going for, if they were sort of like in their 30s or 40s back then, they're going to be in their 70s now, maybe 80s. But yeah, maybe I haven't won, but yeah.
But it's true though, isn't it? I'm a big subscriber of 50's the new 40, 60's the new 50. Like, age is, I hate the term, but age literally is just a number, isn't it, Emma?
Oh, definitely. And I think what's also really magical is that this term that we don't like, older people, covers such a huge age range as well. So you've got people who were in their early 60s dancing with people who are in their late 80s, and nobody cares.
We're hurling towards the news. So, Emma, each of you, in one word, who are you voting to win Strictly? Emma.
Oh, Angela.
Louise?
Oh, I don't know. I like Leighton and I like Angela.
Lisa?
I'm definitely up for Angela. She's amazing. Her legs are insane.
We're all wishing we had a little bit of Angela Rippon's zest, energy and flexibility. Thanks, ladies.
UK. This is BBC Radio 5 Live.